Hello, hello. I just noticed that I was mute. Way late today. Uh, April 18, about 1 o'clock afternoon, my time. So, good afternoon. Maybe it still will be a good morning for some of y'all. Or maybe it could be a good night, depending what time you're watching. So I just came here and get this hat out of here. Just came, got a busy morning, and then just sat here, decided to look at the charts for a little bit, about an hour or so. So decided to put it on a live and maybe catch some trades if there's any opportunity. Not that we're gonna be crazy do it. Matter of fact, I already did a couple trades. So let's go to the charts and we'll take a look at it. All right, NASDAQ here, 1 minute chart, and let me tell you guys what I did. As you can see, the P&L here is 108. That's across 3 PA accounts. Okay, on this, here's the 3 Apex PA accounts. 1 almost passed and 2 that I just started today. So that's what it is, and it's the trade that I took. It's the last trade that I took. So let me just show you guys what I did. I took some of my PA accounts, also got $20 in one and 112 in another one. It was kind of the same last trade. I didn't took the first trades on the PAs, only on the evals. So basically, the first trade I shouldn't have to take it. It was a way off my setup anyway. So I was actually okay. I mean, if it goes wrong, goes wrong. Let me see exactly where. Okay, so I did enter. I put my idea was I saw this move and then that move, rejection from this top, right? Let me clear that. Let me do this better. Rejection from that top right there, and the move went back down. So I put a entry right here, and I put a stop right here. And my target was gonna go, I wasn't looking for a good target, for a big target. I think I was just looking 1-to-1. So it was just like right here. And what did happen was the price came, picked up my order, and went back after that and hit my stop loss. So I just like, okay, all right, we'll chill for a little bit. So I went out, did some stuff that I had to do it really quick, and I came back, and the market was doing this consolidation right here. And I was like, well, it went all the way up to the pivot point, it came down, it's accumulated here at the opening, and maybe it wants to go a little further. So I did enter a trade. I put an entry here. My stop was like right here, This was my stop, and my target was like right here. One target was there, another target was here. So, and guess what? Boom, one shot, picked up all my targets. And that got me to break even. So I waited. I was like, well, let's wait this to see what that move is gonna do. And I waited, and I saw that the market went back, did not clear this high, rejected, and came down. So I end up entering here again. I went, put the stop at the top here. Let me do that in red. Put the stop up here, and the green, and I put the one target. One target was here, and another target was like way down here. And boom, 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 we got that going, and that got me to the positive. So, and then once I saw that movement, I enter on my other P, on my PA's account, my PA accounts, and then I enter late over there. I enter like right here. I put the stop here, and my full target was here. So it picked up that on my PAs, and on the evals I got this move and I got this move. So pretty nice. Now let's see if we get something. We're getting rejection on the lows of yesterday. Is that right? Yep. We're getting rejection on the lows of yesterday. So let's see if we still want to go down further, or if we looking to come back. But now let me say why this entered here was not a good one. This is a pretty good one. As you can see today, I have different. I had a different setup than yesterday. I have the 21 SMA. I have the 200 SMA, and instead of the 7 EMA, I have the 50 SMA on the chart. And sometimes I like to use the 50. I like to use the 50 for sure for the swing trades, for longer trades, but for day trade, I usually don't use it. But it kind of helps me a little bit, guiding where to enter and where it's not. So as you can see here, I entered here, and on my regular setup, this is a pretty good entry. Limit order below a tick or couple ticks below this, and a stop would go like right there, and that would be a good entry for me. Price went back, rejected, came back, and entered. But as you can see, we have the 50 MA holding us. So I even took the trade. I saw the 50, but I was like, well, this is just going to basically prove me that the 50 should have been there, and we should have we got to pay attention on that too, besides the 21. So that's what happened. The price did not even went to the 50. It rejected and went up. And then when the price crossed both, when the price worked below both of the SMAs, I'm not talking about the cross. Forget about the cross. The cross happens. The price already, it's too late. You don't trade. I mean, you can trade the cross like, all right, the cross is over, and then now you're gonna look for an entry. And then where is my entry? My entry would be right here. My stop would be here or here. My target could be here or down there. Just basically like I was doing over here. But I waited. I saw all of that consolidation first. So that's basically what, why this entry here was not really valid using the SMA. It would have probably be valid using the EMA. We're gonna see that now. Let's put the EMA in there just to, I wanted to check that because I don't recall. I'm gonna leave the EMA green. No, I'm gonna do it because I gotta change the settings. EMA apply. Okay. See if it goes on. Yep. All right. So not even that, not even with the EMA. The EMA is working upwards. It was sloping down. It would have triggered an entry. but it was working on top. The EMA, the EMA was not aligned. So that was a bad entry anyway. It deserved to stop, right? So all right, so let's take this EMA out so we don't get too many. And we're gonna leave the 50, and now we're just gonna keep it on the 1 minute. We're gonna keep looking. I'm gonna look at the higher time frames, just see if we get any confluences or anything. This is just my ruler. All right, so, and one mistake, another one. I didn't even look at the calendar when I was doing these trades. I should have had a look at it. And luckily we had no news. We got news at 1. We just had news. 5-year tips auction. We just had it at 1. So that was it. But nothing. But let's see. I don't think it's gonna be a lot of movement right now. Usually the market moves between 1 and 2, but I don't know. You already make a huge move up. You made a move down. Let's see. All of these move here with the fib. It's sitting at between the golden pocket and the 76, right there. It could be a good entry here for a reversal, for a continuation of the uptrend. So it's a decent pullback to that area. Anything below the 76, and then there will be change of character, but on the whole entire thing, I wouldn't look for buys until we get clear, maybe a double bottom or something. So, but could it be one here? Now, this is an entry on my setup, but then we got the 50 up there. Could it be a run to the 50? Could it maybe risk on that? Nice rejections here on the bottom. Wipe off. You wipe off the lows, and now picking up more liquidity, and it might go SMA. The 200's flat right at the opening. Price maybe want to go back up. So let's just pay attention on that. There could be a setup right there. It's nicer if we see the 21 EMA works above the 50. So the 50 goes down, 21 starts climbing up, and then they switch places, and then that would be. But now, see, you can't just go at the closing. What I like to do is a limit order right there. You see, a little higher of the max of that candle. Then I'll wait this candle to come, and if it comes back and it picked up, then that's a trade. If it don't, and then cancel that, and then maybe look for the opposite way. So I like the trade breakout of the SMAs, the simple moving averages. So basically that's my main setup. Breakout of the SMA. It's not even a pullback at the SMA. It's usually a breakout of the SMA. Sometimes a pullback too. That's basically my setup. I'm just gonna be here for a little bit. I'm not gonna do this live for too long. Just wanted to wait probably about 2 o'clock, 1 hour, and see if we get a little action. And then we'll do that. Sorry guys, I'm just fooling with something here real quick. Trying to. Alright, leave that in there. Okay. It looks like price wants to keep going down. What I would have probably liked to do here is see. We know this fib. Right. We know this. We know the price is sitting here. Now we broke the 76. It could have easily picked up the 100, and then maybe make a double bottom and then go up or continue. We still got targets below there. See, it can probably easily come to the S1. That's what it's suggesting. I mean, it rejected the pivot point, and usually that's what the price on a day, usually the price runs between, put this on a higher time frame, 5 minute maybe work, no, 15 minute, yes, okay, so let me take this fib out of here for now. Fib out, leave it there. I'm gonna leave it right here if somebody wants to see the levels that I use. This is the levels that I use it on a fib. Price usually move in between two areas in a day. It usually moves more than likely, you know, sometimes it moves these two areas. It usually moves two areas of the pivot points. So one area here, another area there. So usually this is the movement of the day. I like to say when the price works on above the pivot point, it's gonna go up to R1 and R2, maybe R3 halfway. And if the price works below, it works S1 and S2. Now, if the price works R1, which it kind of did over here on that area, and then I kind of go for R1, S1, which is still two areas, right? We got one area, another area, then the market consolidates on this. It just plays around that. So usually the range of the day, it's two areas of the pivot points, either up or down on the pivot point, and sometimes it can go harder and look for three areas, depend if it's a really trending day. So here I'm kind of more likely to see, because you already came visit this area, maybe here, and if you reject it again, you might want to come back and reject. It's still, there's still liquidity up here to be grabbed, because he came, but it's still more like here. There's a lot of stops here. That's what I think, but that don't mean anything. Let's wait. In this pretty nice down move. Wish I could have captured the whole thing. Let's just go back to 15 minutes. See if the levels are set right. Yep. Low of yesterday, high of yesterday, and then we got the pivot points to work the rest of the levels that we need. We don't need more than that. We don't need too many lines in there. now there's nothing we can do. We just gotta wait. The movement already, it's already done. So this candle here triggered the move. What happened to my copier and stuff? Let's see if we log back in. I don't know if I'm putting the password right. Alright, everything straight back on. That's weird, I usually don't do that. Alright, so let's just pay attention in here and see if we if anything happens on that. Got a window here that is just bothering me. Trying to fix it since we start. Alright. But let's see if we get an entry. If anybody there watching, did you trade today? What trade did you do? Or you want to trade? You want to? If anybody there wanted to look at me to look at any chart, let me know. I'll look at it while we wait in here and give my opinion. Not financial advice, of course. And I like to remind everybody that I speak English, Portuguese, and Spanish. Feel free to chat all or chat any or all. Alright, so hoping wasn't, no. I was like, shit, if I've been talking for a while and I was mute, that would have sucked. No, it's all right. I didn't check if the audio was okay. Check it now. Yep. All good in here. All right. movement is already made. We're looking at the double bottom right now. Let's go on do something. Bring this here. Close this up. NASDAQ. Alright, trading view. I like the chart on trading view. So this area, it's an area that we're looking in the past, we saved in the past. This is the purple or the prior week lows. So we already broke the prior week lows. We're looking for something else. Let's go to 1 hour. There we go. It's this area here. We still got this to go. Right there. So let's put this, what is that, 1 hour? So let's do that. We can do this. Set as a bull area. Alright, in green. It's reasonable, right? And then we do have another area down there. From that to the bottom of the week. Is that right? Right there. That to that. Okay. But you see how, you know, how the pivot points kind of already mark those areas. So that's why I like the pivot points. That, just in case that we kind of missed everything, fly by straight like a downside nuke, we're gonna do 1 hour line. Right there, blue, 1 hour, right? Now we have all the areas where we can actually work. We don't want to see any sell right now. This will be next up. We'll work. Targets are already set there. So we can go 15, 10 minute. 5 minute, and we can just wait on that and see. Oh, that's how small that area got by. What was that? 1 hour. Oh, that's the pivot point. Okay. Visiting that. This is a pivot point, so S1. What a down move, huh? How many points we got on this? 200 points. 207. That was a pretty down. It gave up everything that he did this morning. In a change. That's a pretty big move. maybe a pullback. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I'm ready to buy on this. Let's just pay attention for now. Trying to see how I put the chat. On I used to have the YouTube chat on the OBS panel, and I guess I'll delete it. No, I don't know how to edit docs. Scene control stats. CPU. No, I don't want to see that. Docs. Got all the oh, chat. Okay. There we go. That might work. Oh, there we go. I did not know I could do that. Testing OBS YouTube chat. Let's see if that works. Yes, but I only see, oh, I see other chats now. The other ones are starting to come in. But late. How do I refresh? Timestamps, no. Oh, there we go. Now there's more. Okay, well. YouTube live channel. YouTube chat. Alright, all in one. I kind of like that. Alright. Because now I don't need to keep the studio, a panel, separate panel for the studio on the YouTube. I can just minimize and then use the chat over here. All right, that's more convenient. And if I wanted to put the chat on the screen, I can now with that. All right, good deal. Learning something every day. Still got a lot to learn. I don't know how to put effects like sound effects and stuff during, you know, like use the Stream Deck and stuff. I have a Stream Deck, I never use it. I don't know how to configure yet. Pretty new to this, so guys, help out. We got a pretty nice equipment here, I just don't know how to use it. Hit the like button, subscribe, help us to grow the channel. As we move on, I'll learn more, and this will probably get more entertained as we move on. Oh yeah, I don't need to keep the YouTube studio here. It's the studio control. So it tells how many viewers, chat rate, how many people viewed, connection is excellent. I can actually click and share. And then there's the chat. Oh, I like that. That's pretty good. I got more space for more docs if that comes. I wanted to add the stream to multiple sources. I'm gonna be working on that later, maybe over the weekend. Got a couple projects to do over the weekend, but it's my birthday weekend. Well, my birthday is the coming week. Well, I'm probably gonna do something on this weekend, maybe, I don't know. And there's the halving tomorrow. I don't know if I want to get busy with learning anything for now, but maybe I'll do. I got a Bitcoin node that I'm running, and it's not a full node. It's just a light. It's not a Lightning node. It's a prune. I think it calls prune node. Is that right? Let me go Google. I think it's prune node. pruned node, is that right? Bitcoin Core pruned node. Yeah. Here. So a prune node, all type of full nodes that allow to take advantage of their enormous security and reduce the blockchain exchange requirements that require typical in any device. And the prune node does not secure. Prune node with a printed size as 300 gigabytes. So instead of holding 1 terabyte as it needs for the full block, for the full blockchain on the computer, you only storage a partial. Just you choose the last, like I think mine is only 2 gigabytes. You only storage the last 2 gigabytes of the block on the computer. Everything else is just like a confirmation of the block. You don't save all the transactions. So I just did that way, but that wasn't what I wanted to do. I just didn't know how to do it, and I ended up doing my computer. The computer that I set on the side to do that didn't have the space to do a full anyway. But now I'm kind of want to either get an SSD card extra to put it, or just an external hard drive to redo it. And I probably just do maybe 2 storages, and I want to do 1 Litecoin node and 1 Bitcoin node. I want to run them simultaneously. I do have Litecoin miners, so it makes sense to have the Litecoin node as well. So I don't have them running. I need to do a video on that. I have 4 Litecoin miners. The mines Litecoin and Dogecoin. I got 4, and I have 2 GPU miners that I can mine anything on Ethereum Classic. I can mine Ethereum Classic because it's all 4 gigabyte GPUs. I got 6 GPUs on each one, but I run them on Unmineable, which is a website. Unmineable. Unmineable. I should have just put that in there. Let me do this way. Shows right there. I leave that. Profit, net profit, generate. All right. There you go. Right. That. So Unmineable is, now I can just do this. That's why I have multiple monitors. All right, Unmineable is basically you set up your miner, and let's say my miner only runs on Ethereum Classic. It's only 4 gigabyte GPUs, so I can run Nyxapol. I can auto Lycos. Some I never saw. They added up so many. ETH Cash, Ironfish, GPU 4 gigabytes. I gotta go over this because it's been a while. But what happened is, if let's say you can only mine Ethereum Classic, this one, ETC hash. This is the Ethereum Classic. This is Ethereum hash. I don't know where's the ETC. Gotta look at it. Maybe that's what we use now. GPU 4 gigabytes. ETC hash. Here we go. This is what I can do. So I have a 4 gigabyte GPUs. So I mine Ethereum Classic, but I can choose to get paid. Click here to choose from 80. I can choose to get paid on any of these instead. So I run the Ethereum Classic, but and then I get paid in any of this. And look at that, they got book of memes already in there. Slurf, dog with that. They added up a lot. So it's a pretty nice to run, you know. Run and you get paid on all of these. I did use get paid a couple years ago. I was getting paid in SHIB. I did some Doge Lomars. I did Bitcoin to try. I did Ethereum Classic. I got paid in Baby Doge. So I got done some of that already. Look at that. They got WAN. They got a lot of ones. I got to set up my miners back on. It's not profitable right now yet. So that's why they off. They've been off since like over 6 months. I gotta set them up, set them back on. I plugged them in the other day just to, I don't know, I just turned them on. I didn't even look at it if they actually, I mean, I look at it, they didn't actually start mining. The Litecoin ones, 3 of them went, 1 did not even turn on. I think the power supply went bad. Gotta look at that. So I'm probably gonna have to replace a couple parts and stuff on it to make them run. But yeah, unmine mode, this is what it does, unmineable. This is the website right there, unmineable.com. Then you can choose, it has all the instructions here. And I will add my discount code on the description of the future videos, like a referral code like this, and then you put it on the front of your address and you get 0.75% lower mining fees, and I get a little reward as well. Okay. Calendar. Do this. Brave. All right. Back to the chart. I'm not doing anything in this area. I'm just gonna watch for now. Maybe I don't even gonna take in any more trades because I would like to, but I want to make sure I take good trades. I don't want to take crappy trades because I've just done too many of them already. Yep. Let me see. Can I delete this one? No. All right. Okay. All right. Pretty good. So we're starting to see a little rejection in here. While we wait that, let's talk about, let's go over that's the Bitcoin chart, 4-hour time frame. And the last video, I did a video, it's one of the last videos I did, it's been a while, but showing when the Bitcoin was doing this inverse head and shoulders. I said if we break this neckline, we was gonna look for a target of the all-time high potentially maybe even pass a little bit, and we was gonna either consolidate, and then it was gonna start fading down towards those levels down here to the halving, and then we would consolidate, and then before the next move up. And look how it's playing. It's playing exactly just like I did it. I mean, this chart is being set like this since then. I didn't change it anything. So go to daily. So I run this line, and the only thing that is different from if you watch the other video is I had this line just in green as a buy area, and now I have them on my default setting color, which is the dim gray. That it just means like attention. Just pay attention on the area. It don't mean that will be a confirmation, green buy or red or sell. This one too, I have them both in green. I just changed them. The daily trend still the same, and then I added this channel, this 4-hour channel in green. It's usually color green is usually 4 hour. Yellow is the daily. So I have this channel now. It's playing inside of that channel. I think we're gonna play inside of that channel into the 52 around area, this area here. I'm gonna do this. I think this could be a potential buying area if you're not exposed to Bitcoin just yet. If you're not exposed to Bitcoin just yet, you can start DCAing right now. Maybe the price just stops here and don't do anything else. But I still believe that we're gonna have a little downside, that we can come in this area. I doubt it. We're gonna go to this. This is a pocket area of the whole entire move. I don't think the demand is not gonna let the price go all the way there. The demand just not gonna. I don't know. I don't think so. But I think it's a pretty much a no-brainer. We're gonna get this. So maybe you can start buying a little here. You can start buying. You can start adding. You can buy a little bit. Buy a little bit. You can buy a little bit. Buy there. Buy here. Buy here. Then wait a little bit. Buy more here. Then buy more in buy more on the top, on the bottom. If it goes lower, you buy more, because eventually it's just gonna go back up. You DCA back down. This is a conviction DCA. That's like, you don't DCA like this on anything. But Bitcoin, you can start, if you have 0 Bitcoin, you can start just buying right now fractions. I mean, if that's too much, say you got $1,000. Got $1,000. You can wait a little bit. You don't have to buy here now if you don't want. Just 250. $250, potentially 250. So 250, and then you got $1,000. Then up here, you're already gonna have a lot more. Not a lot more, but $45%. That's half. You're gonna have 1,500. So that's probably what I'll be doing. Be buying some little by little. I have Bitcoin that I bought like right here last cycle. That's when I first got into crypto. I entered right there, like literally. No, I'm lying. That's a joke. That's not there. But it's kind of like it. No, I entered like right here. I rode this that October? Yes. It was October, and it was SHIB, my first one. SHIB was my first. Friend of mine bought me into SHIB. Let me cut this a little. I think I'm gonna put a sell on the NASDAQ. Let's try. Go back to that panel. We're gonna come back to the Bitcoin a little bit. Let's just set up this trade here. So let's do, we're gonna go a little lower. One contract, small. Probably not. I was gonna put a sell over here, targeting lower, but let's see if this, let's watch. I was thinking in like sell, target, what was that, 2-to-1? You know, I mean, we kind of have a 2-to-1 room. Failed to get this highs over here, and it's lined up with the moving averages. I'm gonna risk that, and I'm gonna go on my PA to both of one of them. I'm gonna do so there. All right, I'm gonna do on this evals too. But usually on my PAs, I cut profits faster. If I do 3 over there, I can do 3 over here. Let me go before we sell 3 limit, before we move. All right, right there. All right, I'm setting up a trade. If it catches, we're gonna do first target on the bottom of this green candle, because I think it just wants to pick up liquidity. If that don't catches, we're looking for maybe a buy here and run to the 200. So let's see. All right, we're in the trade. The stop, it's gonna go right there. Just the first target, we're gonna do a little less. We're gonna do here, and I'm gonna do the final on the 2-to-1. I'm not gonna extend it too much. I might even take profits prior to that. Usually on my evals, on my PAs, I take profits prior. So I'll buy one back. I already took one profit.
Target filled.
All right, now we'll move the stop to the break. Let that run. Move the stop to the break. And let that run a little bit. We passed another eval on the, we passed another eval. And we gotta activate later. Let me see. Nice. Almost, it's gonna reach the target right there. I might close that one early. Let's see. I'll let the eval run. Kind of want the PA to go a little higher, because that will reach my, if it goes a little bit, it will reach my daily target, which is between 100 and 200 per PA. I'm gonna let that go. If it comes back, that's fine. We're already on break even. Same setup as here. So let's wait a little bit for that to play, and we'll go back to the Bitcoin chart and then we chat a little more on that, and then that's probably gonna kill today's stream for now, the afternoon. So let's see if that runs down a little bit and catch and pick up our target there. If I didn't have to took I usually take early profits on my PAs, at least one contract. You know, I'll start peeling. I don't like to just sit there. I mean, as I see the support or the resistance, and then that's when like right now it's rejecting a lot here, so I'll probably just move my stop if it goes. For secured and not make anything, you know. I like small, small changes here and there, and then he adds up at the end. Let's just wait a little. Let's wait this trade to play now, since we are just watching it. It did a nice move coming back here, rejecting the entry. That's usually what it does, and then it goes look for more. I think it might go there because there's a lot of stops once it hits. If it goes down here and passes this, it's gonna spike down because there's a lot of stops over here. A lot of people bought here. So it's gonna boom, and then it probably spike it to our target. If it goes there. Anybody on that trade? Little short scalp. It's already 1-to-1. It's already 1-to-1 on the profit, and then anything over that is extra, I guess. Did not do any trades on the mini index in Brazil today. Got the chart here on my left, but I didn't actually do anything at all. It got me some setups, but I'm just not into doing too many trades now. This actually will be probably the last one. That will conclude with like 3 trades for the day, and that's basically the amount that I like to take when I'm kind of conservative. When I'm conservative on how many trades to do it, usually 3 to 4 max. Just watching that trade to see if it's gonna fly by or stop us. Doing a little flag here. Respect that. If it respects that, and then that'll be good. If you don't respect that, and then it's gonna take us out at break even. And my PA already out. And here too. Okay. Which is good. It's probably just gonna take us out, and it could have come back down because of the way that the moving averages are aligned. But if it does a little right, and then it can actually do that, or just flush down. This is all the way back there, somewhere in there. That's the low of yesterday. Let's put that back in place. Right there. Alright, so that's basically what we're basically doing. I'm not doing anything else. I'm done. 2 o'clock. I said I was going to do it for 1 hour. So, but anyway, before we go back to the Bitcoin, we do. Alright, so here on, let me do this. There we go. Now I'll have this. This is does this work in here? Yes. Okay. All right. So this is basically the review of today. Now, on this account, I only trade evals. There's no PAs in here. No position open. Nothing. All right. So, and I copy trade to all 3. So, usually PAs I don't copy trade, and evals I copy trade. I used to copy trade everything, and I blew too many accounts, so I decided to take advantage. Not take advantage. I decided to take the recommendations that I saw some guys on YouTube doing, not copy trading, like Nutty Bar and Alpine. I watched them a little bit, and not trades and Matt copies everything. It didn't kill him, but he blew a bunch of them too. Copying. What's the other guy? Chad. I gotta look at it. But there's another guy that also don't copies. He does multiple trades at the same time, but he don't copies exactly. So he does different. Don't use the copy trader. So I think that's been helping a little. So on here, I only did evals. Started the day with 100. That was the first trade on each one. So it was like 150 until I set it up, everything 150 total for each account. So almost 500, 450 negative. That was the first trade, all of this area. And then we started to moving back on the gains and recovering until we get the break even around noon. Just where I started. I started the stream like a little after, so we was already profiting. So now we have 500 total, so 170 on each account. We passed 1, 2 are going. We're gonna activate this one. It's one more PA to trade, and looking to get we're looking to go and look for payouts on that and the other. I got another 3 PAs that I gotta activate on Elite Trading Funding. I got 2 Bullinox already going, PAs, so it'll be 3. I don't know how many I'm gonna activate, and I got a Lilo PA that I kind of pass, but still days to trade. So still a little days to trade. So I don't know which ones I'm gonna activate first. I don't know if I want to activate them all. I don't want to, if I want to do lifetime, if I want to do monthly. I don't know. So I'm waiting to see the budget on. I would have liked to get a payout on one account to activate the other ones, but I was with the account on Apex, ready for payout. Target passed, but it wasn't payout day. And I think like a day before the payout, I went to trade and I tilted and I blew the account. That was like, that's when I decided not copying anymore, and we gotta make sure that we not playing around with this. So that's basically, I can't show my other trades because I didn't import it yet. It's on a laptop. I'm gonna import it to TradingViz. This is the trading journal that I've been using now. Not too long ago. I used it a long time ago. Now I'm back because I like their price and I like the interface. It looks pretty good. It looks really, really good. So here, this is basically all the PA and personal accounts I got. Not me. I didn't import a lot of stuff here. Basically, the only ones that got trades on is one of the Bulanox that has trades. If you take this off, this off, this off, this off, this one got one trade, this off and this off, apply. You see the prices didn't change as much. I guess this one has a little bit. Yeah, one small trade, the 2 PA's account. Those don't have, I didn't transfer anything. I'm just gonna, didn't even set up the balances yet in here, and then, so it don't matter. But that's the interface that it shows the overview. You can do the overview classic charts with tables. I'll probably do a full video on it. It tells the trades you took right here, and then a little more details, and then your average realized deposits, all of that stuff. And you have all in one. There's calendar and everything. I think that's for a small, like I'm using here, a small screen that I'm kind of sharing, and then you don't see as much, but kind of good. It gives you the monthly. So since I've been using with the PAs, we got 437, 188, 357, and then today, which will be I can tell you now, 112.50 plus 58, so I'm really bad at math, man. Or could I just do it here, right? $112.5 plus 58. I know it's probably like 180, 170.5. But so that's today's on the PAs. I'm importing later, so it'll be another green day here. Tomorrow's Friday. We're gonna go easy. I didn't have. If I could have traded early today, it would have been nice trades to take, but I had a busy morning. I had to go out on the field, and I couldn't. So that's fine. So that's I'm gonna do a full video on TradingViz later, showing everything. Classic. I'll probably just leave it on that. I like that. The whole thing, all in one. Let's do that. All right, pretty good. All right, that's good. And look what NASDAQ did. It took us off, went back, almost hit the target, and now it's hovering right there. It's probably going to go back and past that, blew that. Pick up liquidity before it go up. We're not doing anything. So really, really quick to finish. Back to the Bitcoin chart, right? So as I was just showing, I entered somewhere around here, which was beginning of October, a little prior to that. September, that's when I entered my first time to discover crypto. I knew crypto, but I never had invested, never had entered on it. So a friend of mine got me to buy SHIB. I bought SHIB like pretty low, like right here. And I rode, I remember I put 75 bucks. Went up all the way there. I think my 75 bucks turned into 2,000 and something. And you just first started, you don't even know what's going on. You have no idea what cycles, what's the halving, what's the cycle top, and I was like, it's gonna go to the moon. And guess what? My SHIB just went. SHIB and Safe Moon. I had 75 bucks in SHIB. It turned into over $2,000 over here, and I had like 30 bucks, 20 bucks in Safe Moon, and it turned into like 450 bucks over here. I did not take profits on any, and they just rode down to here. And then I did and sold it, and then I DCA'd all the way down, accumulate more. Then my average on pretty much everything was like down here when prices got to somewhere around here. Prices got to this area, I took profits because my average was already way down. Took profits, sold a bunch. And up here, I sold more, took more profits. And I still got bags of stuff holding. Now we're gonna accumulate more and then ride the new wave. So that's what I did. But this is what I see on Bitcoin on a daily chart. I think we're gonna go back here, and then I don't know what else it's gonna go up. You can literally say that what's the bottom? So bottom, top. Let's see what the fibs. We'll go to weekly now. Fib targets are, I'm gonna just put the string right there, but I don't want to leave the fib. So we'll leave one here. Weekly, so we'll do purple. One there. One here. What's the next one? 38, oh I don't have a 61 on this. We're gonna add it up. Coordinates, style, cancel. So 110, that's conservative targets. Conservative targets, 87, 96, 110. So that's basically what I think. Right? I think 150 is more likely. So, all right, we're good for today. And just to finish quick, another finish. Look what the NASDAQ did. Went back down all the way to our final target if we had hold it and didn't had stop, right? But we did it. So all set, all done. We'll try to see you guys tomorrow, 9 a.m. for the morning stream. Peace.